boy. Astro secure in the back.
But we are in front of Barnes & Noble's right now. I'm feeling a little anxious, to be honest. This is going to be a completely new place for Astro. He's never been to Barnes & Noble's before. I just thought that I would switch it up a little bit. I bring him somewhere new. But of course, that brings anxiety in me. I can feel my heart beating out of my chest right now. He's getting super good at not whining anymore. He just stands and looks around. We just chill a little bit in the car, calm down my anxiety first before we go ahead. I am terrified. I am anxious. I am feeling all different types of emotions, but I think the training session will go well. Hopefully no one will run into us and talk to us. I don't feel like talking to anyone today. Hopefully everyone will just leave us alone and read his leash reps. I don't have a service dog vest for him just yet. Still looking for our perfect vest. Everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna go great, but my chest is just like, it feels like my heart's gonna jump out of my chest. I hate this feeling. I'm psyching myself out, you know? Wish us luck. We're gonna go ahead now. I hope you enjoy our training session.
Good boy, Bubba's free. Sniff around first, just a little bit for him to get used to his environment. Little potty break. Good boy. I personally think it's okay to allow your dog to sniff outside before going inside the building. Get familiar with the environment. I don't want to throw Astro into a strange new environment right away. I want him to be a little more comfortable because I don't want him sniffing indoors. Astro.
Notice how Astro does not fully respond when I call his name. He gives me a quick glance, but he's not fully engaged with me. This indicates that he needs more time to sniff. I want to meet his needs first before I ask him to help me with mine. As always, I allow Astro to sniff around for about 10 minutes. Even though I give him the free range to sniff, I still expect him to follow our walking rules. No pulling and must be on a loose leash. If you've been following for a while, you can tell how much his behavior in the parking lot has improved compared to our training sessions back in May. We were walking past a restaurant that was playing loud music. It was very distracting, and yet he still followed through with the sit stay.
Okay, we're at the front door. Astro, sit. Good, sit. Okay. Sit. Good, sit.
It's important for Astro to have door manners and rules. He's not allowed to enter without my permission and needs to walk through on a heel. It's so fun to look back on these recordings to see how much he has improved over the past 3 months.
Good auto sit. Okay. Yes. For the first half of our trip today, we are going to be working on heeling and auto sits. Okay.
We recently switched to a Hermspringer prong collar. This has been life-changing for us. Astro didn't pull much to begin with, but with the prong collar, it gives him clear directions on what I want and what I expect from him. We absolutely love the prong collar. The prong collar may not work for everyone, but it sure does for us.
Yes. Where my favorite section? Fantasies. Good boy. Astro down. Good. Yes. He's definitely in working mode. I can tell for sure. Stomp my legs. Move my legs around. Yes. Go boy. Up. Yes. Okay, heel. Good boy. Good, yes. So now we're entering different texture, ground texture.
Astro has been super good at ignoring people walking by. He'll take a quick glance but look up at me. Of course, he gets high reward treats when he looks at me, or we continue on with our journey.
Good boy, Bubba. There's a bunch of people over there. Sit. Good. A little distracted right now. So this Barnes & Nobles is connected to a mall. Astro. Yes. Okay. Good. Down. Relaxed tips. I like that. Yeah. Yes. He's looking at the people right now. Yes. As soon as I get eye contact, he gets jacked. Thank you. Just up. Good. Yes. Good boy, Bubba. I'm gonna do some pretty sharp, quick turns without letting him know. So he should be following my body language.
I want to check in really quickly to see how everyone is doing. I hope you all are staying safe and being healthy. If you need a place to vent or simply brag about how well your service dog or dog has been doing, this is the place to do it. I just ask that we leave negativity outside of the safe bubble. I'm so looking forward to reading your ups and downs.
Good boy. Yes. Yes. Good boy. Down. There's a bunch of noise coming from the mall.
I asked him to lay down, but due to the distractions coming from the mall, I gave him some time to process the command. I'm throwing him into a new environment, so I believe it's okay for him to take a couple of seconds to process what I asked for, as long as he holds his sit or down stay.
Good, yes. Good down. And I just put him on a down stay. I wrapped the leash around my fan pack so I can be hands-free, and then if I ever do need to correct him, I have this space to do that. Yes. People are walking by right by me.
It's working. Okay. So when the dog is working, great.
Yes, good boy. Thank you for saying that. Mom said, nope, he's working. You gotta leave working dogs alone. I'm very thankful for parents like that. I wish I said thank you before she walked away. Good boy, he's doing so good on his downstay. He's definitely in a working mode for sure. Huh? Okay.
I think he's just curious.
The art of doing nothing. Right, Papas? Good boy. Doing so good, Papas. How about a leg shake? Yes. A leg shake here? Yes. All done. Good boy. I'm not shaking my legs anymore. Mm-mm. Good boy. I'm gonna move around him. Yes. Yes. Yes, good boy. Up. Good. Waiting for some eye contact. Good. Okay, heel.
I recently discovered I can turn my leash into a hands-free leash by wrapping it around my fanny pack. I wanted to test the waters out, but clearly he wasn't ready for it as he wandered off on his own. But after a verbal correction, he came back to my side, but shortly after he left again. I should have rewarded him for coming back to me. Next time I will know what to do for sure. If you made it this far into the video, please let me know by commenting your favorite emojis in the comment section. I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to grow on YouTube with you all. I'm super excited to pump out more service dog training videos.
Good. Down. Good boy. Yes. Up. More on it. Astro, yes. Up. Good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, heel.
A lot of people have been super respectful of not distracting us during today's training session. Only a couple of people have stopped us to have a small conversation about his training. It can get frustrating at times when people approach us, causing Astro to get up from his sit or down stay, but honestly, this is reality. People are going to approach us. So Astro is counting on me to give him guidance on what to do when that happens, and I do want him to stay in his sit or down stay, so I'm going to have to work harder. Now it's time for me to sit down and Astro to practice settling down in public. I use the command under. He needs to lay under my legs, and this prevents other people from touching him unasked. I also like to believe he feels safe in between my legs, as I will always be there to support him and advocate for him.
And now we're just gonna sit here and not do anything. No, but I don't need that right now. Good, yes. Good boy, Papas. So his blue eye is red for some reason, and he's giving off a lot of eye boogies. Yes, there you go. Leave it. Good boy, yes. Yes. I'm trying to capture moments where he rests his head on the ground, but then he gets his head right back up. So, yes. No. His head's on the ground, which is a very, very good thing. Slowly rising with this kid walking by. Yes. And he gave me eye contact as the kid is walking by, which is really good because Astro loves kids. His head's on the ground. I love it when his head's on the ground, but then as soon as someone walks by, he's like, oh, I gotta pay attention. I'm okay. No. Hey, leave it. Gross. Good boy. Yes. Yes. Up. Good. His lip is stuck. Come. Yes. Good. Okay. Good boy. I'm gonna enter the mall and see how he does.
In a couple of seconds, you will see Astro reacting to a mini carousel with animals on them, including a lion and an elephant. Honestly, if I were a dog, I would be scared too. I would bark at it too. But looking back at the footage, I feel as if I handled the situation poorly. Did I push him too hard? I shouldn't have entered the mall, and I simply pushed him out of his comfort zone.
Astro, hey. Excuse me. No. Okay, hey. All right, Astro. Yeah, good shake. I know exactly what he's scared of. Astro, sit. What you doing? Good shake. Sit. Excuse me.
If you were me in this situation, how would you
Down.
have handled it? Would you have gone back to the mini carousel? I was honestly afraid to go
Yes.
back without a training plan, so I decided to have Astro on a downstay and just calm down before we left Barnes & Noble's.
I want to go back, but I'm afraid that he's going to start barking.
Your dog is gorgeous.
Thank you. Yes.
Are you training?
Yes, I am. Leave it. Leave it, bud.
Is that dog up for like adoption?
Oh, no, he's mine.
Oh, he's yours. You're just training him. Okay.
Yeah. Astro, sit. Good. Good. Yes. Okay. You can't see it from here. Sit. Good. I don't want to go back out there because I know he's gonna bark. How do I train for that without him going over there and barking? Yes. Up. Good. Okay. I'm sorry, Bubba's. I know that was a little scary for you. I don't know how we're gonna train for that.
Overall, I think Astro did absolutely amazing for his first time being in Barnes & Noble's. I am super proud of him, and I can't wait to come back to train more.
Exits. Good, by having him sit. Okay. Good. Yes, I don't want him bolting out the door. Practice with the closing and opening. Yes. Okay. You're welcome. This way. Where did I park? Okay, free. Good boy. Astro, up, up. Come on, up, up. Go. Good sit. Yeah, his blue eye is definitely producing boogies. Good boy.